Let's talk about how can you get your dream body and your journey to 10% body fat. We all want those abs to show, right? But how can you get there? I'll try to explain it as best and as simple as I can so you can get after it. Everyone talks about being in a caloric deficit and count your calories and so on, but how you actually do it? It is a simple math issue. You need to eat less calories than your body needs. Well, how do I know what my body needs, you'll ask? You need to find out how many calories your body needs on a daily basis just for maintenance. And we're gonna use a calculator for that. I will link it in the description. You input your data and it will do the rest. You don't know how much body fat you have? That's fine. Most of us don't. But I link a visual guide in the description so you can figure it out without having any way of measuring it. The average body fat percentage for men is around 25 to 30%. For women it's around 30 to 36%. This means that most people would need to reduce their body fat percentage by more than half to see their abs. After you get your maintenance calories, now what? If you're already pretty lean and want that extra fat to burn away, then a 400 calories deficit is enough. If you need a more aggressive approach, then jump to 600 calories. You obviously can create a bigger deficit, but it wouldn't be healthier. You'll end up losing more muscle mass than you need to. We will talk a bit later about which exercises you should do and the advantages of each. Next step, calorie counting. From my experience, one of the best apps for this is Chronometer. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of apps out there doing the same thing, but I always found that Chronometer gives you more insight and a lot of details regarding the level of vitamins and minerals in your food, which in the end helps you make healthier choices regarding your diet. Remember, after losing about 10 pounds of weight, change the data in the calculator and the goals and macros in Chronometer. Redo your math because you will need less calories. Try not to snack between your meals. Those can add up to some big amounts of unneeded calories. Coffee helps with the fat burning process, so it's useful to drink some or take simple caffeine pills. Intermittent fasting can certainly help. Eat your meals in an 8 to 9 hours window, then fast for the rest of the day. This is a hard and long journey. It requires sacrifice and dedication. Remember, you cannot target a part of your body that's covered with fat. It doesn't work that way. Doing crunches because you want your abs to show is absolutely useless. Your body burns fat from wherever it sees fit. You can lose weight by eating ice cream all day. It's not a healthy option, but you can do it. As I said, it's all about the math. Eat nutrient-dense foods that you enjoy with bioavailable nutrients, and one key thing I must add is eat enough protein. Minimum of 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight. You want to lose fat, not muscle. You need to stay healthy whilst getting your dream body. Let's talk about different ways to speed up your fat burning process and how different types of exercises help you. There are three main ways to create a caloric deficit. Reduce your caloric intake, increase your caloric output through exercise, or a combination of both. There are also three types of exercises you can do, and they are helpful in different ways. A low intensity exercise like walking burns fat from your fat stores, while high intensity exercise like sprinting or HIIT, which means high intensity interval training, this burns more calories from your glycogen stores and burns your internal fat around your organs. Resistance training like lifting weights or with the help of resistance bands or body weight exercises have a special advantage, meaning they will ramp up your metabolism, thus training your body how to burn fat even when you're not doing anything. A combination of these three types is recommended for fat loss. Find the ratio of exercise to diet that works best for you. For example, try to walk to the gym if possible. How about if you don't want to lose any muscle in the process? Well, losing some muscle is inevitable when you're trying to lose weight, but you can minimize it by having a low calorie deficit like 400 calories and do resistance training, lifting weights. Your body only does what you tell it to. If you lift weights while trying to lose weight, you're going to send a signal to your body saying, hey, I want to keep my muscle mass. Please get rid of the fat. I want to look like a Greek statue, not a squidgy toy. We've talked about HIIT. How do I do that? Well, it may be too intense for some people, especially if they are too heavy or have knee problems. If this is the case, then I'd say drop about 10% body fat before starting HIIT. It is important to start slowly and gradually increase the intensity as you get fitter. HIIT is a form of interval training that alternates short periods of intense anaerobic exercise with less intense recovery periods. It is a cardiovascular exercise strategy that can be an effective tool for fat loss when used correctly. Cannot do high intensity interval training? Start with walking or using the exercise bike until your heart gets accustomed to the effort. HIIT is very good because you don't need any equipment or much space. It can be done in the comfort of your home. It increases your maximal oxygen uptake and has a lot of other documented benefits, especially for your brain. I'll give you an example on how a session should look like. Pick 3 exercises from jump squats, mountain climbers, high knees, burpees, alternating plyo lunges. Do as many as you can in 20 seconds, resting for 10 seconds between each set. Rinse and repeat while alternating the exercise. When you get used to the intensity, you add 10 seconds to your training until you reach 60 for each set, still with 10 seconds pause. What about supplements? If you can't reach your protein goal eating whole foods, then whey protein powder is one of the best choices. Creatine is also very good, no matter how old you are and if you lift weights or not. Move your body and stay healthy. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.